Alright, so today is December 11th, and I don't know, it's later. It's probably, it's about 6:45 in the evening. I'm getting ready to go into work, actually. I'm out in the parking lot, and I figured I need to get the vlog done, or it's not going to get done today. So I've done 2 days in a row, and I want to keep on it and do whatever I need to do to get it done. Today I'm going to actually talk about running. I went for a run today. I started running again on July 28th of this year, 2013, and I've been doing pretty well, making a good bit of progress. And I'm working up toward running a marathon in April. Actually, I think it's April 14th, and then probably doing the Marine Corps Marathon next October. And so I've been running several days a week, usually about 4 days a week, a couple rest days in there, a little bit of cross-training. I've done a lot of reading on it, watched a lot of videos, YouTube videos, things like that. And I've read a few books, read a lot of articles, follow some running related magazines and people on Twitter. And it's really interesting. A lot of people, they don't want to run because they don't enjoy it. One of the things that I think is you need to find a way to distract yourself while you're running. Some people can just run, and they just love running, and that's just all there is to it. They don't need any other reason. They really love it. I don't mind running. I like pushing myself and seeing how far I can go and how fast I can go, things like that. I do listen to podcasts or music while I'm running, most of the time. If I'm running with somebody, which there's somebody that I run with every week, usually on the long runs, and then I don't listen to music or anything like that because we usually talk while we're running, and that serves a couple of different purposes. One, it helps with socialization, getting out there and talking to somebody about running or about movies or whatever. But then it also helps in that it prevents you from going too fast. Whenever you're doing training runs, you should be able to hold a conversation comfortably. So when you're talking to someone while you're running, you're not going to go so fast that you can't talk anymore and you're out of breath. So it keeps you going slow to get your body used to running for the period of time, not necessarily the distance. Although my friend and I, we run for distance, and just however long it takes us, that's how long it takes us. So there are a lot of things that go with running, especially in the wintertime or in the summertime, the way that you dress or how you eat before you run or the day before you run, and depending on the distance that you're going to go. And there's way too much information to get into for all that in just a single vlog, so I'm sure I'll talk about it at some point, or quite a few different points, as we go through the end of this year and then all through next year. But I do have those goals, and I've run probably about 8 different 5K races, which a 5K is 3.1 miles, and that's usually about the shortest that my runs are on my training runs. I'll run 3 miles and then probably 6 to 8 miles the next day, and then I'll run another 3 or 4 miles, and then usually Sunday is my long run. This last Sunday we ran about 10 miles. I'd worked myself up to about 17 miles a few weeks ago, and then my knees were really sore after that, so I took a couple rest days and just did lower miles, and then I didn't do a long run there for a little while to just let my legs, my body recover, and now I'm back to building up my distance again, and I still have about 4 months until the Athens Marathon in April, so I should be good to go. I just need to make sure that I give myself rest when I need to, so I don't end up with an injury and it takes forever to heal, and then you're set back quite a while. So I'm working towards that with running. There are a lot of accessories and things like that go along with running that you can get. You don't need any of them, of course, but some of them, they may help you, or they're just nice to have. Some of those things are like compression sleeves for your lower legs. You don't need them. I had never had them before. I've had them for several weeks now, and they seem to have worked pretty well for me. And I had seen other people wearing them at races and on the regular runs, and the guy that I run with, he wears them. So I've got some of those. You can have like the armband that holds your phone if you use your phone for tracking your runs. Like I use the Nike Plus app, Nike Running, but there are a lot of other ones, Run Meter and things like that. And there are watches like GPS watches or heart rate monitors. There are different fuel belts and things like that. So that's a little bit about running for today. It was about 5.5 minutes now. So I'm going to let you go with that. You can ask me questions about running if you want. I do have, I'm a part of a running group online. It's called Apple City Runners on Facebook, so you can search that if you like and see what we have going on there. I'm one of the 2 administrators for the page. So I will stop this before it gets to 6 minutes, and I will upload it. So I will talk to you all tomorrow.